For those of you that have read any of my books or seen any of my talks on Torah Anytime, you know just how prevalent the theme of self-esteem is in a lot of what I speak about. What I'd like to share with you in a nutshell here is the path to self-esteem. Something so important that determines the very quality of our emotional health and our relationships is firmly within our grasp, and here's how it works. There are generally three forces within a human being. You've got the body, the ego, and the soul. The body, the guf, wants to do what feels good. The ego, the Yetzer Hara, wants to do what looks good. And our soul, our neshama, wants to do what truly is good. The alarm clock goes off in the morning and they all battle it out. Anytime a person overindulges in the body, eats in excess sleep, excess entertainment, temporarily it feels good, but it slowly chips away at our self-esteem. And too with the ego. Anytime you buy something we can't afford, make a joke at someone else's expense, do something merely to project an image so that people will see us in a certain way, once again, temporarily it feels good, but that's the law of the ego, the Yetzer Hara. Afterwards, we simply are covered in this film that we call shame. A person gains self-esteem when they're able to choose to do what's right, irrespective of what feels good or looks good. And that's why that's Bechira, that's the crux of free will. Being able to make a choice between what is right and what feels good or looks good. And you don't have to listen to me, take it from your own experience. Anytime you rise above your nature, anytime you put your eyes on what they belong and not on what they don't, in any area that you're able to overcome your curiosity, your lust, your passion, the impulse in the moment, and make an investment in your long-term self, it infuses us with an unwavering sense of self-esteem. And two, we know the opposite. Anytime we indulge, we give in. A quick look there, a quick look here, what's the harm? The challenge, of course, is that, well, it's twofold. One is that it slowly chips away at our self-esteem. The other is that it interferes with our ability, our capacity to be able to appreciate the deeper message, the deeper meaning. Something else we can talk about maybe another time, but for now, the most important thing to remember is that the idea about having self-esteem, self-love, the ability to love oneself is firmly within our grasp, and it comes down to the quality of our choices. And quite frankly, the quality of our life comes down to the quality of our choices. If we accept responsibility that we are in charge of us, and we make good, proper choices, and we fall down, we get back up, that is how we infuse ourselves with an unwavering sense of self-esteem. And make no mistake, as we all know, Chazal tell us a tzaddik falls 7 times and gets up 7 times. It's not if he falls, it's when he falls. In order to be great, you're going to have to fall. The greatest people that we have in Tanakh, in the Torah, they did Averis, they sinned. The 4 people who went straight to Gan Eden, who never did a single Avera, they are certainly great people, but they're not Moshe Rabbeinu, they're not David HaMelech, they're not even the wisest of men, Shlomo HaMelech. It's not about falling down, it's about getting back up, and that is the right choice. And the more right choices, the better you feel about yourself.
Thank you for listening to the Guard Your Eyes Daily Chizuk broadcast. Pass them on to your friends and help spread Kedusha in the world.